What is up, Geeks 4x4? Today we're going to dive back into the Wagoneer and work on some vacuum lines and change that tire out. Oh wait, that's before the video started. Oh no! Anyway, let's get to working on some vacuum lines, see if we can't do this thing to run any better. And just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, merchandise, you know, all the good stuff. Let's get to the video. Back on the Wagoneer today. I've been waiting for parts for a couple weeks, so apologize for the delay here. But you know how this goes. You got to buy some parts, and you got to have the money to buy the parts. So we're just taking our time here. I've got a radiator sitting over there. I've got an EGR valve, and I have new thermostat housing. Also have new hoses that are in the mailbox. Should be in the mailbox today. And so we're going to start working on this thing a little bit more. I was thinking right now I'm going to start working on vacuum lines just a little bit. This thing, just, you know, you guys saw it's hard to keep it running, so I know the EGR valve and the vacuum lines to control that and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm going to focus on here, and let's see if we can get this thing running any better. As you can see, I already have a new oil cap. This tube that I was asking about in the last video is the oil cap. It sat off for whoever knows how long, which is not good, but I already grabbed a new oil cap, and that is on there. So I did end up finding a vacuum diagram for this Jeep on online, and I'm just gonna go through this and see what I can't find and what I can't fix. There is all kinds of vacuum lines that are messed up. I don't know if I'm gonna actually put every single one of these vacuum lines back, but I'm gonna at least attempt and play with a little bit. So. Vacuum diagram, always a good thing to have, so at least you know what's happening here. What you can do with it running is you can actually tell where the vacuum is being started. And so, because I really just don't care to run every single vacuum line, because it's all emission stuff, and I don't have emissions here, plus this old motor really got dogged down with emissions. It'll run a lot better actually if I get rid of some of it, surprisingly. And so anyway, I found that looks like the main start of the vacuum system is back here, coming out of the intake manifold. And so I'm going to see where it wants that particular one to go. And that should start me off with actually getting some vacuum to this thing. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but the there's a 2-line plug for vacuum plug that looks like it should go into something that's coming off of the EGR valve that is not plugged into anything. So EGR valve is not helping, and that could be the reason that it likes to die when it's running and driving around. So at least it was on the Dodge when we were working on it. So I've got to figure out how to get vacuum to the EGR and to a little bit of the entire system. So anyway, I know this is probably boring and I'm going to speed it all up, but this is a pain in the butt, and these older vehicles, just take your time. And I got my line sitting over there. Like I said, I got to get my head around it before I can start cutting and replacing. So trying to figure that out, and wish me luck. But like I said, this is boring, so I'll probably just speed it up or cut it all out. So. So another thing to note, before you start working on vacuum lines, go grab some of these universal caps. Dorman makes them. You can buy them at O'Reilly. And then when you just get into a pickle with a wire or with a connector, you just cap it, and you can then attempt to do some other things with it. At least see what happens when you cap it. Go for a little drive. It seems to be running much better. Well, definitely still not happy with me. I actually don't even have the EGR hooked up right now, and I I really think that that might be my issue. I got to figure out where it fits in the line where I can actually use it. So we got, obviously, radiator still leaking like it was initially, so now I got to let it cool down and see if I can't do anything. It's funny, it's exactly when it goes into gear, so it revs really good when you're just sitting there, as you guys probably heard on the camera, but put it into gear and it just dies down essentially. So kind of interesting. It also got some more hiccups and stuff like that now that I have everything hooked up. So I'm not really sure what I still got going on. So anyway, just like I said, vacuum stuff can be very frustrating. And like I said, my next step is to let it cool down, and I think I'm probably going to go eat lunch, and I'll come back to it and play some more. Alrighty, well, I decided it was time to put the back window all the way down. I also got to put my spare tire in there because I just took the actual spare out because the left front was not happy. I was wondering where the jack was in this thing. Right in here. Got an original jack and original tire tool. Hardly even looks like it's been used, so pretty cool. Right in there. Well, I finally got up the courage to put the window all the way down, and guess what? It will not go back up. So I think I'm going to pull off the back piece here. As you guys already saw, this carpet is the worst here, and so I think I'm going to probably be replacing it anyway. So we'll grab my drill and pull this back piece off. Alrighty, well, Wagoneer guys, I need your help. This back window was going down a little bit. I had it go down about halfway and then back up, no problem. I put it down all the way, opened the tailgate for the first time, and now it does not want to go back up. What are some things I should check? It's stuck down, so I can't get underneath it and jump anything as far as I know. I'm sure I could jump the wires up front if I really needed to. But need some suggestions on what to check, and I would appreciate the help. Not quite the ending I wanted the day before it's supposed to rain, but I'll throw a tarp over it and we'll make sure we keep this thing dry. So thank you for watching today. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want to do. We'll see you next time.